What if Deku was an orc? Part 2. Last where we left off, Deku was being led by one of the orcs to a location. So how long till we get there? We'll be there soon, sir. I had been seeing these people come to this certain area every few days, and I got to get concerned. Not on their behalf, on the fear they may discover us, of course. I figured as much. Now, if it was just a small person that was looking for us, if they had found us, I would have disposed of him. As Deku glares at him, I thought I said you were not to kill anybody. I know, I haven't done anything of the sort. I'm just a bit worried about they may find a location, sir. I can understand your worry. But are we here yet? Yes, just up ahead. Is there like on top of a cliffside with the forest area? As they're looking down, take a look down there. As they see a group of people. Who are those? I'm not entirely sure, but it seems one of them was wearing a hero costume. I cannot be certain of it, but I think there is a hero down there. As Deku looks down, as you remember hearing of a new hero among the ranks a while back. That's Hawks. What is he doing here? You know him, sir? I've been keeping up with the hero rankings even though we've been hiding. That's Hawks. The number 4 hero. Oh, should we be worried? It looks like he's talking to some archaeologists by the looks of it. Have you overheard any of their conversations? Yes. There was a talk about finding an artifact. An artifact. Yes. That's all I overheard, though. I didn't want to get caught. No, you did good. Do you know where they're going to search, at least? Around the area, towards the ruins. That's all I've got an estimate for. Nothing more, sir. Alright. Note, we'll have to camouflage yourselves for the next few weeks while they're probably exploring for something. Make sure you stay out of the sight. We're going to need to gather a bunch of food. But sir, the fact we're not going to be able to leave our spot for a while is going to cause some of the others to be, well, aggressive. I know. So just have them work on expanding the cave. That's all I can ask. Very well, sir. Now, why are they here for? I have not... Other than the artifact, I don't know. Anyway, let's head back. After all, it'll be daytime soon. We better get some sleep. As for your notice, the orcs and Deku sleep during the day. Because they don't like going out during the day because of habits. Because orcs don't usually, in Lord of the Rings, don't like going out during the day. Only when they're ordered to. Certain orcs, at least. Going off that logic. So they head back to the cave. As they approach the cave entrance, the older orc is staying there. So where did you two go? We simply were checking out some rumors. More of a fact, people nearby. I see. Have these people discovered us? No, they have not. But there was a hero with them, an archaeologist, so that may be concerning. Well, y'all better get some sleep. After all, you leave when you wake up tomorrow night. Correct. Also, I want you to increase the security around here. Have some more scouts all around the area to report things. I can have that done, but why? 1. I don't like that there was a hero with the archaeologists. If it was just some archaeologist crew, I would just say, leave them alone. Don't focus too much on it. But I want scouts all over the area. Can you do that for me? I can talk with the other orcs. But they'll follow your orders without any hesitation. You know that. Yes. but I need you to discuss with them. After all, I'm going to sleep. The sun's about up. Very well. I will speak with them. Good. As he goes to sleep, as we go to the next night. As he wakes up, as two armored orcs enters his room. What are you two doing here? We were the ones assigned to go with you, sir, to gather more supplies. Ah, that's right. He did want me to have others with me. Let me grab these, as he hands them cloaks. Why do we need these, sir? We don't want people just seeing people in armor walking around the streets. We'll get suspicious or something. Fair point, sir. As they put on the cloaks, as they walk away from the ruins towards the city. As one of the orcs is about to go walking, into basically the road, Deku grabs him and pulls him back. Are you an idiot? Those were cars coming. What if you got hit? Sorry, sir. I've never been to the city. It's fine. Anyway, we're not going to this part of the city. Follow me. As they start following Deku. So where are we going? There's an old abandoned part of the city where old factory buildings are. I'm hoping to find an old food building that was abandoned just recently. Hopefully they got some supplies there we can scrounge up. That would be wise, sir. As they head towards the area. As of course, it's a wasteland, pretty much a dump. As there's like trash all over the roads, streets, alleyways. Broken down vehicles, all that. Abandoned, pretty much. Man, this is worse than the forest. Take it easy, this would be good for us moving around. Anyway, we could easily hide here if it wasn't such a place people would visit more often than the ruins. Fair point, sir. Now where's that building you were talking about? That one down the road. As it's an old food factory building. As they walk towards it. As they notice there's a lock on it. Did you bring your weapon? Of course, sir. As he grabs his sword and just simply breaks the lock. As the chain falls to the ground. You first. Thank you. As he opens the door, as all of them walk in. Just the three of them. They look around, and the place is mostly cleared out. Just a few heavy machines that would have to be disassembled to remove. A few left chairs and all that. And some old racks. Alright. Look around. If there's any food left here, gather it in this box. As he hands a box. Very well, sir. As they start looking around. Of course, they split up because it's a decent-sized building. As Deku goes into an office, as he opens the door. As he walks in, as it looks fairly clean. Smooth desk with a few papers on it. A wall with maybe a trophy or two. And a nice, comfortable chair. And a desk on the other side of the room. As he goes to the main desk and starts looking at it. What's this? Bankruptcy? How did this place go bankrupt? And he starts reading the paper. Note. Closed down by the Hero Safety Commission due to not delivering their monthly payment. Wait. The Hero Safety Commission shouldn't have anything to do with factories. Or companies. They're a hero-based thing. Why would they shut down a food place that products food? Something's fishy. As one of the orcs opens the door. Sir, I found a few, old meal boxes. Good. Did you already put it in the box? Of course. Good, put this in there as well. Papers? Yes, papers. Put them in the box. Very well, sir. As he walks out. Now time to look for any other evidence in this place. As he noticed a locked drawer, as he pulls out a knife and simply just plops the drawer open, revealing a folder. As he grabs the folder and opens it, as it's a list of several businesses and all that are currently being controlled by the Hero Safety Commission. Looks like they've been exploiting money off all these businesses. Why would they do that? Then he knows something. The money transfers, where are they going? As he pulls out that paper and starts reading it. Aloud, of course. So all this money is being transferred over to Hero's bank accounts. What? That shouldn't be right. Like, what they... First of all, this could be a legal thing, or this could be illegal. Maybe that they offer to help with their businesses, ads, or stuff, and like that. They need to pay up for their help? I don't know. This seems very fishy. As he wants to go through more of this, as the other orc comes over, Sir, I hear people outside the building. As he closes up the folder, very well. As he goes back to, well, the other orc, as the one that was with him follows him back to the other orc that's currently with the box full of food. As he sets the paperwork inside the box. How much food did you find? Not many, but enough to feed all of us for about maybe 2 days. That's not a lot, but that should do for the meantime. Of course, sir. And what was this about voices outside? It looks like there was a bit of a argument outside. Come take a look. As they start walking up the stairs to the second area of the factory, as they look outside, as they look into the street, as they see like a scuffle between thugs. They're fighting. Let them be. We got nothing to do with... As they know something. There's a kid in the alleyway. A what, sir? A kid. Take a look. As the orc looks out the window and sees the kid as well, currently hiding between some trash cans, as the two groups of thugs are really fighting it out. Well, we cannot just move that box around and deal with this. It'll cost too much attention. Hey, you! Down there! Yeah? Mind taking the stuff back? You remember the way, right? Of course. Take the food supplies back to the base. Or home. Yes, sir, as he grabs the box and, well, makes his way out. So what shall we do, sir? You got that bow? You mean this one? As he pulls out a small bow. Yes, thank you. As he reels back the bow, it starts aiming at one of the thugs. As it's an orc arrow, an orc bow. As he's looking down the sight. Aren't you gonna shoot? Patience. Is he just simply waiting? As one of the thugs, well, is about to fall onto the kid as he shoots, it piercing his shoulder as he just falls right on next to him. Now, as both of them just hop out of the window from the, well, secondary floor of the factory and jump on the trash cans, as Deku grabs the kid, who is about 6. As the thugs start looking over at them, let's go. As both of them start just running off. As some of the thugs were like very confused because one of their colleagues got shot, they go straight running after them. Was it wise to shoot them with that arrow? Take it easy. I didn't kill him, did I? No, sir, by my estimate, you shot him in the shoulder. Good. As the kid's just scared as he's being held by the collar and being, well, taken away. As they manage to lose them after going through a few alleyways. As he sets the kid down. Listen, kid, what are you doing in the alley? As the kid looks up at them. As he's scared. Listen, we're not gonna hurt you. I was on my way home when Those guys tried to kidnap me. Kidnap you? Why would they try to kidnap you? I'm, well, the younger brother of Momo. Momo? You know anyone named Momo? No? Who are you talking about? The Ryozu family? Wait. You know the name of that family? No, sir. As he starts just scratching his head. Well, whatever. We'll lead you towards their house, wherever it is. But after that, we're gone, alright? As he thanks them. Thank you. Now, where's the way back to your place? And how do you even get here? I was kidnapped? You did say that, didn't you? As he nods. Very well. As he leads them to, well, his estate. As the orc and Deku are just dumbfounded by the mansion in front of them. You live here? Yes. As he curses down the alleyway across the street. Alright, kid. Go ahead and go. As the kid walks over to the street, and of course goes back home. As the kid looks back, as one of the security guards was leading him into the premises. As he looks at and sees both of them walking away. Was it necessary for us to help that child? Listen, I do what I want. We did get the food and stuff, so we're good. As they're on their way back, they happen to run into, well, a fight between a hero and some thugs. Oh, great. I don't want to use the streets, but let's go. As they're about to leave, as the hero looks back, it says, Halt! As they both turn around and says, What do you want? Were you with these villains? No, we were just simply passing by. As the hero looks at them with skepticism as they're wearing cloaks, then why wearing the disguise? Well, if you must know, this is only the safest route for us to get back to our place. Safest route? Thugs and all that control these streets. Well, we're not thugs. We just simply use these streets as a back alleyway to head back to our place. Now, if you'll excuse us, we'll be on our way. I'm going to need to ask you a few questions. Listen, hero. We don't have time. As they start looking around. Listen, if you want to know, there was a thug fight around the corner about a few streets away. If you want to deal with villains, go deal with them. We just want to get home, sir. As the hero narrows his eyes. All right. You may proceed with your day. As they walk away. As Deku sighs. Good thing that didn't end up in violence. Let's go. As they're walking, well, as they reach towards the end of one of the alleyways close to the forest, he stops his other orc that's next to him. Why'd you stop? As he simply just does a point up. As the orc just looks back and looks up, it doesn't see anyone. As he looks over confused. As Deku just rolls his eyes. We're being followed, idiot. Sorry, sir, I didn't notice. But there's no one there. Listen, can you come out of your hiding spot? As the hero that, well, talked to them, comes out of his hiding spot, from the roof, is now down to the alleyway. Why'd you follow us? Well, one, you're wearing cloaks, and two, how can I trust that you were going to some, well, villain site or something? If we were going to do something illegal, we probably would have done it by now. And to answer your question of why we stay and wearing cloaks, as Deku takes off his hood, it's because of our appearance. As he reveals the orc face of Deku. So now, do you understand why we're doing the alleyways? The discrimination look, and the fact y'all heroes call us villains half the time. Just for our appearances. So if you don't mind, I'd prefer if me and my friend get home. As he turns around, my apologies. I just didn't know and y'all were looking suspicious. Well, you're fine, Eraserhead. How do you know my hero name? 1. I do research and have a hero book, where I've written down names of heroes and their abilities, just in case we come across them and they try to, attack us. You happened to be within the area when I was doing my research. Nothing more than that. Very well. Y'all two may go. Thank you. Now come on. I don't want to be here any longer. As they start leaving. Why didn't you just kill him, sir? I don't kill. I know that. It's just... No, I can see your estimates. I probably would have killed him if he had followed us all the way back home, though. Why? 1, I cannot trust that he'll spill anything if we let him go and he followed us back to our base. Our home. Fair point, sir. Anyway, let's head back. As they arrive back, at their home and all that, the ruins, as they see that the meals were being distributed. I see you're already distributing the meals. Ah, yes, sir. Good. Now keep the extras locked up with the rest of the food. Immediately, as the orc takes the remaining stuff. But before he goes, Deku stops him and grabs the pieces of paper that he had placed in there. I'm heading to my room. I do not want to be disturbed for the next few hours. Do I make myself clear? As he looks at several orcs around. Crystal clear, sir. Good. As he walks on over to his room, he sets down the files. As he's going through. Why are there so many interesting files here? Like, 1. He's going through all the files of the factories and the Hearsay Commission. For some reason, he is skeptical on all of this. As then he moves a page, and he didn't see one when he was looking through it earlier at the factory. As he pulls it out, as it's a list of, crimes being covered up by heroes by the Hearsay Commission. How did they get their hands on this? As on one of them is Endeavor, as he reads the name and sees the picture. As the old orc, yes, there's the person who killed your mother. As he looks over, as his eyes are enraged. He was the one? Yes. I managed to get you out. Luckily. Yes, you can see that crime was also covered up. Of course, he framed y'all as villains. Of course, he still sent a search party of his little, interns to try to find us. But he's had no success. Okay. As he keeps going through the file. Anyway, you mind sharing some of the information? Very well. It looks like the heroes that have crimes covered up is Endeavor, Hawks, a few others. Mainly just side heroes, lower ranks. Other than that, that's where the trail ends for this. Well, I do worry. You know Endeavor's been around the area lately. He's been what? Yes. He heard that there was some sort of big thing going down, and he wanted to get involved. As Deku remembers the meeting with the archaeologists. No. They're not gonna do that, are they? Oh no, they're gonna murder the archaeologists, aren't they? What do you mean? Well, I heard from one of the orcs, where we told you about the archaeologists and heroes, where they're searching for an artifact. I think they plan to keep the information a secret by murdering the archaeologist on the field. So what will you do? I'll gather some orcs, summon some, and I'll try to save the archaeologists. You'll try? Of course. I'll give them a chance to stay with us. Is that wise? As you know, we already have enough mouths to feed. Yes, yes. We can always use the lake nearby for the fish. We've not used that place yet for food. That is true. There's going to be bloodshed spilled, though. Yes, that is pretty much unavoidable at this point. We may be revealing ourselves in the process. That is true, but I can't just let the archaeologists die. But what led you to the conclusion that they're going to kill the archaeologists? Simple. There hasn't been any major villain activity other than thugs in the area for the past year. So why would a top hero, or two of them, appear in the city? And then there was Eraserhead, although I don't think he has any part in it. He usually just scouts areas and patrols in all different types of areas. Well, there's one thing you can do. I'll let you take some of the orcs. Also, we've been keeping an eye on the archaeologist as well. As you've suspected, there has been a bit more heroes showing up at their work site. So your, prediction may actually be right. It's more of a hunch than a prediction. You're right on that. Just be careful. I'll wear my armor. I'll grab some of the orcs that are formidable in fighting in range. Shall I dispatch the orc? Well, you know, the orc archers. You know we only have about 5 of them. You can summon way more than that. There may be 50 of us here, but you can summon way more than that. They'll tag along with me. I'll have some armored orcs prepared to fight. Shall I also send the orc fodder? If you don't know, those are like low-tier orcs that use like wooden shields and spears. I guess we can have them in battle as well, since it's just some low-rank heroes. But that number 4 and number 2 here is going to be a problem. Well, you could always rely on the others. Other methods. That's right. As he just summons an orc, as it's a tall orc with a bow on its back. Listen. This orc has a special capability, correct? Yes. This orc is able to shoot poison arrows. Good. Listen to me. You'll be coming with me. We'll be observing the archaeologist site. And I want you, when we start the attack, to shoot Endeavor with one of your poison arrows. That should nullify him. Do I make myself clear? As the orc nods. Good. Now join the rest. I'll go prepare the orcs for the events. Do as you please. As he goes to inform the other orcs. What will happen to the archaeologists? What was this new orc's special capability with poison? Why was Eraserhead so interested in the fact they were wearing cloaks? What is with the sudden shortage of food supplies? And what is with these random heroes showing up at archaeologist sites? Tell me what y'all think in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe. Part 3 will be out shortly.